All right, boys, we're coming off two tough games, a 2-2 tie and a 3-2 loss to two fast, physical, and well-coached OMG teams. We know that as the season goes on, teams get better, and we've still got to play some really tough teams in tournament time. So we've got to step our game up. Let's talk about a few areas that we need to grow our game. First of all, I want to hit on some good points because there were lots of great things in the game today. We lost 3-2, but we had tons of chances. When we were able to get the puck in deep, our cycle was working really nicely at times, and we were generating lots of shots per zone entry, which is something that good teams do. We were not able to do that at the beginning of the season. We're playing a more physical brand of hockey. We're angling, we're winning puck battles at times, and we're really sticking our noses in there and being a tough team to grind against and play against. And then our D play is getting smoother and faster. Over, up, and breakouts are looking really, really solid. The communication is there, and the playmaking is really getting a lot smoother. So let's talk about areas to improve. First things first, we've got to work on our defensive zone. We gave up 25 shots against OMG White, which is one of the highest shot totals we've given up all season. One of the things that they like to do is throw pucks in from the point, and they scored a couple of times off of rebounds from those shots. That shouldn't happen. And one of the reasons why it was happening was because our wings are getting sucked down too low on defense. This box represents where our wingers should be when the puck is on that side of the ice. You stay high to prevent shots from the point so that you're not clogging the front of the net and making it hard for Harry to see the puck, and to allow for cleaner breakouts. We have two of the fastest centers. Our centers are two of the fastest players on the team. Oftentimes, when they're breaking out solo because the backside winger has been playing below the hash marks and they don't have a chance of catching up in the neutral zone. So it's really important that you stay high. We're not talking about flying the zone or leaving the zone early. What we're talking about is staying at the top of the circle and making sure that your defensive responsibility is covered. Don't try and do somebody else's job, do your job. The second thing that we need to talk about is hassle versus hustle. We're down 3-2. It's the third period. We get a power play, and we immediately take a penalty. That's something that can't happen, right? We want hustle. We want you winning puck races. We want you playing a physical game. But the bottom line is smart teams win games. We keep our feet moving. We stick our noses in there. We angle. We use good technique, and we're a bear to play against. But that doesn't mean we take penalties or hit with our elbows up. One thing that we need to think about is pucks in deep. When we get pucks in deep, they're on the back foot and they're chasing the play. When we turn the puck over in the middle of the ice, you can see the panic in our game. And that's when we start doing silly stuff with our elbows that we don't need to be doing. Smart hockey wins games. And so we want hustle, not hassle. And then finally, let's talk about the power play. We had 2 minutes of power play time, and we got the puck in deep exactly one time on that. We've got to make better, simpler plays in the middle of the ice, get clear of the red line, and then get it in deep. When we got the puck in deep on the power play today, we sent it to the right, and they immediately switched it out and sent it to the left. When that happens, Axel, you need to make a beeline to the corner and help Will out to get the puck. Nick, you've got to take the spot at the point. And Nico, that means you come off your half wall position and cover the center of the ice. So you become the defenseman when the puck is on the left-hand side of the ice. Freddie and Jax, you've got to make sure you stay on top of the dot, either side, whichever side the puck's on, so that way they can't skate it out. The quicker they switch sides, the quicker we have to get to these positions to cut them off and make sure that we can get this thing set up. Once you win the play up to the north, then it gets played across to the center skater, who then skates it to the half wall and throws it back to Nick. Once Nick is in complete control at the top of the zone, that is when we are starting our power play. Boys, we're going to tighten this thing up, and we're going to give teams like this absolute HE double hockey sticks as we go into the